Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your monthly tarot card reading for July 2024. Hope all of you are doing well. So we're going to be, I had some cards flip over here. We're going to be looking at each week for the month of July. So as always, Virgo, take what resonates as that's what you're meant to hear and leave the rest behind. So, all right, Virgo, messages and guidance for Virgo. We're looking at the first week in July. Messages for the first week in July. There we go. Second week in July for Virgo. Third week in July for Virgo. And the last week in July for Virgo, what's coming through. All right. Moving on to the tea leaf message for each week. What's coming through for Virgo for that first week. Messages, guidance for Virgo. All right. Second week for Virgo, second week in July. Almost was thinking that wanted to come out. All right, third week. And the last week, Virgo. Your cards were very grounded. You had others really flip out. So it's very solid messages, I think, coming in. And of course, we want to clarify each week. So we're clarifying the message for the first week in July for Virgo. Clarifying the second week in July. Clarifying the third week in July. And the last week in July. All right. Whoops. All right. And we're first going to see which crystal is being suggested for you, Virgo, for July, for the month. What does Virgo need for the month of July? Moonstone. It's got to do with moon cycles, your crown chakra. It could be some of the celestial activity that'll be taking place this month might really affect you in some way. And it's also really about paying attention to your intuition. So let's take a look at your tarot cards first, and then we'll go back and look at each week. So first week, you've got the Seven of Swords coming in. You might be, what I'm picking up, maybe like a proactive, being very proactive in this first week. And of course, you really need to trust in your intuition, really picking that up very strongly. Second week, you have the King of Cups. You're keeping something to yourself, Virgo, keeping your feelings, more your feelings, your emotions to yourself. We'll see what that's all about. Third week here, you've got the Seven of Wands. Okay, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, very strong seven energy. It's very spiritual number where it's also an indication, really trust your gut instincts, your intuition this month, Virgo. But the Seven of Wands is a card kind of like reassuring you that you're in a position of advantage despite what you're up against. You've got this beautiful gold light in the background, so that's coming in. And the last week, you have the Four of Pentacles. Beautiful. That can signify that the hard work and everything that you do all month long, you've got a very strong foundation, and it usually is in regards to money, but Pentacles can also be in regards to your health. If you're trying to get some better test results or trying to improve your health, your lifestyle, you've got that the groundwork in place for that. All right, let's go back to the first week. You have the Seven of Swords, and I do feel, Virgo, that you are being very proactive in regard, like heading something off at the pass is what my guides are telling me. You're being very clever about it. For some of you, you're doing something under like anonymous. That could be a whole host of things. Like if you're giving money, you're doing it anonymously. If you're helping someone out in some way, you're doing it anonymously. Yeah, that came through. There might be, I'm looking at, we can see the Cancer sign here, the 69 symbol, which is Cancer. This could be, even though this is sword energy, this is being proactive, having a strategy, making some plans. This could involve a Cancer individual is what I'm picking up here. So 7 here is about dealing with things that you don't have control over. You know, how you will respond or react. And I feel you're being very proactive here. You're being very clever, very logical, heading something off at the pass. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. All right, Virgo, you have Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Well, I do feel since you have the Moonstone crystal, that's being suggestive for you for the month because it's about you might be in uncertain situations, and certainly that could be the case here. But you are coming up with a strategy. You're listening to your intuition. You're making some strategic plans. You're having like an A plan, but you also have a backup B plan to what this involves. So, you know, but there is an energy here with the Wheel coming in of being in an uncertain situation. So let's clarify. The Knight of Pentacles, you are standing firm in place. You are, this is kind of like planting the seeds for your future, gathering up resources. You're being proactive this week. So if you have to make a decision about something, you're moving forward, but you're taking it very slowly, very cautiously. Knight of Pentacles is, out of all the knights are all about change and movement and travel. This Knight of Pentacles is steadfast. Whatever this is that is coming about in this first week here, Virgo, it's going to be long lasting. So that's what the Knight of Pentacles brings in. So I like that energy for you, Virgo. Now, second week here, you've got the King of Cups. And just look at the expression. This individual here, it's like he knows something. He's there's an energy here where you're keeping either an idea or plans, maybe what you're doing here, you're being proactive, you're kind of keeping that to yourself. And I was picking up an energy of, you know, you're keeping your emotions to yourself. You know, there could be some turbulence happening around you, but I feel like you're not expressing how you feel. You're keeping your emotions in check would be the best way that I can describe this. This can also be in regards to what I was seeing here. You might be dealing with a water sign. This King of Cups could be what I was picking up here, like this Cancer energy, water sign energy. You're kind of keeping your emotions to yourself. Tea leaf message. It could be in regards to a woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. Now, if you are a woman, it could be depending on who you pick for your significant other. This could be a friend, this could be a partner, or this could be, if you're a man, this could certainly be dealing with a woman. This could be you holding back your feelings in regards to someone around you, whether this is in regards to love or you kind of just want to give them some information. So there's the beginning of something here. You're being very proactive. But again, the fact that you have the Moonstone crystal is things are hidden. You don't have all the information. Being very indecisive because you know you don't have all the information that you need. So I do feel you're being proactive. You're trying to set things in motion because of a situation that you're either in or anticipating. Could involve a relationship here. You don't know how to feel, or you're keeping your feelings to yourself. A little turbulent energy here. So let's clarify. 9 of Pentacles. Well, if this is referring to like a relationship, a little bit of turbulence or drama in the relationship, the 9 of Pentacles is saying if you put in the work, the effort, you're going to reap the benefits. So certainly here, this could tie into, for some of you Virgos, that they're giving me the phrase, gird your loins, from the Devil Wears Prada movie. Wow, gird your loins, because there's something that you might be dealing with, kind of some drama for some Virgos, and like you're not having it. You're just not having it. So let's move on to week 3. We have the 7 of Wands. You're in a position of advantage because here in the first week, you were proactive. You were being very clever. You were putting a plan into place. So 7 of Wands, you've got all these wands around you. This is dealing with drama. This can be in regards to social media. This could be people at work. But again, it's 7 energy. And it's not just, 7 isn't just a spiritual number, although, following your gut instincts is the best way to go. But 7 is all about dealing with things that you don't have a control over. You don't have any control over this. You don't have any control over this. There's a wheel of indecisiveness and uncertainty in the first week, and you're trying to be proactive, keeping your feelings in check. But now in the third week, it's saying you're in a position of advantage. So take it how it resonates for you, Virgo. Tea leaf card. Oh my goodness, shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. This could be a court case, divorce possibly for some of you. But it's indicating here with the 9 of Pentacles, if you put in the work, if you put in that focus, you're going to get the results that you want. And you are standing strong here. But this is kind of a warning that be careful, or there might be a loss of material wealth. So it could be some kind of settlement, or it could be if you're entering or signing any documents I'm getting in this third week, you might want to think twice about it. Or go back and look at it again, or get somebody else to look at it. Let's clarify. Oh, the Tower. Tower's coming in, and it's something that's happening, in the second half of July is what I'm picking up. There's some kind of sudden change. That certainly could be if you're having a relationship breakup. Something's happening here. You're keeping your emotions in check. The fact that it's clarifying this situation, it's kind of a warning. These 2 cards are warnings that there is definite change coming in. But again, with this 7 of Wands, you're standing in the advantage point of it. And you're standing your ground, and you're going to be fine, Virgo. Now, the last week here, we do have the 4 of Pentacles. So this is stability. This is security. This is laying that foundation. You are being very proactive here. So this could represent possibly being proactive where it saves you money. I feel like for some Virgos that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That saying is coming in. So It's something to do with, it would have been a bigger expense or repair, but you kind of were proactive about it. This can also be, with it being Pentacles, this can be in regards to your health as well. Take it how it resonates. There could be something that you were being very proactive. You were on it, Virgo. And by the end of the month, you've got a very strong foundation. Let's see what your tea leaf card is. Owl, good advice from a wise person. And that certainly could be in regards to what I'm picking up here, that you were proactive about something and now you're reaping the benefits here. You've got a very strong foundation. It could be that if you were being proactive looking for a job when maybe a layoff was coming in, you're ahead of the game. Let's clarify. The Hermit. It's leading the way. This is why you're getting the moonstone crystal. The lantern that the hermit has is like the star of hope and leading the way. And it's about all month long listening to your gut instincts, listening to your intuition. And with the 9 energy with the hermit, this is kind of like the dark night of the soul where you go off by yourself and you're really reviewing everything. And that just might be what you just went through. Some of you might be going through a court case, a divorce, something of that nature. You are in a situation where there's a lot of uncertainty at the beginning of the month, but the second half of the month, it's still telling you to be careful with what you're dealing with. There's something that is coming apart at the seams. I'm picking up something that may be financial. You need to be careful with your money. But by the 4th week, because of being proactive and having a strategic plan in place, Virgo, the hermit is just coming down off the mountain, coming down from what, again, I'm getting the dark night of the soul, where you're looking at everything from every single angle and what you've been through for the month of July. So I do think it's going to be a very interesting month for you, Virgo, but I think, you're so organized and so intellectual, and you've got not only a game plan going, you've got like an A plan, a B plan, a backup plan to that. Your hard work is definitely going to pay off. You might avoid total disaster because you're in a position of advantage. Some of you are getting out of a relationship that had a lot of drama. And yeah, by the end of the month, you're kind of looking back to everything that transpired in July. All right, Virgo. Well, that is the energy for the month. Thank you so much for joining me. For personal readings, visit my website. But love and abundance to my Virgo family.